Drum roll, please. Are we live? Yes, I think so. Alright, so first off, hello everyone. Allison Airhawk, please turn down the volume. Sergeant Tank is here. How you doing, buddy? Dwayne, good to see ya. Mason. Let's see. Allison, oops, pretty sure I already said Allison. Anyways, everyone in chat, good to see you. Watching the ad. Thanks, Bracken. Good. Thanks for the support. I bet Nisi has gold nuggets for the. Yeah, it could be. Michael's Fish Room, Kayla, Matthew, V-Stag. Wow, what an awesome tank behind you. Yep, I agree. Dean, hello Dean. Overlord of Kekistan. Dwayne Kitchell says, hit that like now. Oh, hit that like now. Save time later. What about Nisi? I wasn't watching. Nisi, they're saying you have gold nuggets as substrate. I don't know if they think you're rich or it's because you live in Alaska. Did you get them new fish? And hey, Bob. Are you talking to me? Because I always got new fish, and I got something awesome last night. Oh, baby, did I get something rad. What's up, Brits Aquatics? So, Bob, I know I'm not supposed to ask, but I'm 34 subs from 200. Help me out. I've helped you all I can, man. I'm subscribed. I'm pretty sure you just got a shout out, though, so. Michael's Fish Room, hey buddy, hey Fish Tropic, hey Jeff Tanks my way, Job Tetra Tanks. Office is my favorite show. Office is one of my top 2 favorite shows. Show best pre-live stream pick ever. Yeah, it was the same one I used on Monday. I was lazy and didn't change it, but I do have some new ones, thanks to Allison. Dragon Puffer, nope. Do guppies have any water preference hardness wise? Most live bears prefer harder water. Hi from Alberta, Canada. Hello, Gerald. Dan Gavioli. How you doing, buddy? When you have time, Bob, check out post on your Facebook page. I guess I should just keep that open now during live streams, right? Alright, there we go. Nisi says, hello, awesome fish keepers. Hit that like button. Chad Hardesty, hello, Chad. Angelo, harder water is normally better. Thank you, Overlord. Okay. Well, for some reason the pictures are not loading. I think it's angry that I have 2 live streams going right now. PA Fish Preacher, what's up? So what's on the agenda for tonight? Any topics or guests? No, I really need to get some guests in here. I do have an announcement that's going to make me not very popular. But yeah, I need to get some more guests. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Let's see. I mean, I thought about talking about goldfish tonight, but then I haven't gotten any yet, so I didn't want to talk about goldfish. Finally got it, but the picture is not loading. Fed my fish piece today. Seems like the clown loach sword tails, S-word tails, like them. Plecos love them. Yep, unholy riders. How you doing? The bearded fish keeper. You hate hang-on backs? Shudder, yes, but I love hang-on fronts. Bob, we'll love you even if you give us bad news. I'd love to be a guest. Maybe that'll be my face reveal. Oh, Reef, yeah, I'll do it. Reef has been with me since under 100 subscribers, I'm pretty sure. Guest, not quest. Buy me a ticket, I'll be up there as a special guest. I'll make homemade pizza. I can't do pizza anymore. Did you get the fish you like from the co-op fish tour? No. So I got one fish. Yeah, I only got one fish. Kind of sad. I left in a hurry, so... Bob, thanks for the 2 subs from the shout out. That's about all the internet power and influence I have, Aquarium. Like, I can get anyone about 2 subscribers. Have about 1,000 gallons throughout my house, live in Marysville, and you should check out my show tanks. Really? You live in Marysville? Interesting. Wait. Stop scrolling. Let's go to channel. Oh, we don't have any videos. Let's see. I would love to check out your show tanks. I met you in Corey's stream when they were small. Is it a pleco? Nope. It's something. Oh, as far as what I got, it was the turquoise jewel cichlid. Not yet. All right. Aquatic hobbyist. How's everyone doing? Where he at? Where's who at? Bob, how would you raise pH for spawning purposes? I would use crushed coral. So I have been using like the Seachem Malawi buffer to raise pH in my cichlid tanks, but I think I'm gonna start switching everything over to crushed coral because those tubs are like $60 each. I buy like the big 8-pound tubs because it's the cheapest per pound, and they're like $60. So I just need to buy some crushed coral so I never have to do that again. Native. Where are you at? Priscilla's here. Oh, hello, Priscilla. Sunfish are for men. I have sunfish. Fish room, you could use Seachem cichlid stuff. Yep, you could. What's the best way to lower pH? If I needed to lower pH, I would use driftwood. I want to raise it without chemicals so I can't forget. There's rocks you could get, like limestone, and some other types that I'm not thinking of right now. Bob, do you want any Kenai cichlids? I will pay for shipping, no joke. No. I appreciate it though. Bob, I have a 40-gallon coming. What would you put in there? Rainbow fish. Basically any fish you see in this background video, which is provided by SW, who is Sashimi Whiskey, if you don't recognize the logo. Texas Holy Rock. Yeah, that's a good one, Dwayne. Do you have, Susan for SLC Aquatics says, do you have Eco Complete in any of your tanks? How do you clean it? Like when you first buy it or when it's already in your tank? So when I first buy it, I don't rinse it at all. I just put it in the tank, and I don't clean it after it's in the tank either. I don't gravel vac my planted tanks. What is your favorite fish food at the moment? Rapashi. If price is not an object, my favorite fish food right now is Rapashi. Otherwise, probably frozen, like frozen bloodworms. How much money would I need to donate on your stream to get a dozen of those shellies? I forget, Nicholas, where are you located? Shipping might be kind of expensive on a dozen of them. Scottish Tomlinson says, hey, I'm going to set up a YouTube channel so I can show you my Corey. Oh, you and Corey, my tanks. No, stop scrolling. Because I'm highly proud and the fish are happy and spawning like crazy all of a sudden. Scottish Tomlinson, if you're not in my Facebook group, you should join my Facebook group and post some photos because I'd love to see them. Or I can come possibly film them and put them on my channel if you'd like. But otherwise, just join my Facebook group. It's Steenfott Aquatics, and post some photos. I'd love to see them. My favorite food is cucumber. Eco Complete comes with water in it because it has bacteria already in it. B-Stag, I'll message you back after the live stream. I don't want to log off YouTube. Tannic acid used for making leather too. Dank tanks. I'm going tomorrow. Did you catch? And that's if I'm going to the post office. I'm going tomorrow. I got 2 more shirt orders today, so I like to wait to have a couple of them before I suffer through going to the post office. Oh, there's my Facebook group. Thank you, Nisi. Okay, I feel like he answered Indiana. That's right. Possibly. I'll look into it this weekend. You want a dozen of them? Could I put German blue rams, angelfish, guppies, rainbow, and a pleco or 2 in the same tank? 125 gallon. Yeah, I don't see why not. Well, your guppies, any of the fry are gonna get eaten. But if you're not concerned with that, then yeah. William says, did you buy the red rainbow fish from the co-op? No. I got out of there. So the turquoise jewel cichlid I bagged up. That was like the first fish I bagged up, and then I did like the interview with Flynn, and then we were talking here and there, and the store got busy, and then Corey was like, I gotta go now, we gotta get out of the store, I'm gonna be here forever. And so we just like bolted to get out of there. And yeah, so I completely forgot. I was there from 10 in the morning till about 4 o'clock at night. Well, in the afternoon. It's not that dramatic. Whew. Okay, hi guys, out of the ER. Well, I hope you're okay. I didn't know you're in there. Jeremy says, I have been looking for Neolamprologus similis and found them for sale at Bluegrass Aquatics, and are they reliable to ship fish from? I know they've been around for a while, and is $40 reasonable per fish? Per fish? I wouldn't pay that. Even at adults, I wouldn't pay that. Now, I mean, that's kind of a question for you. If they're worth $40 to you, then by all means buy them. If you're coming to Florida, Bob, you should come film a fish room tour here. And within 10 miles, we have many large and beautiful fish rooms. All right. No plans to go to Florida, but, you never know. Are rainbow fish schooling fish? Yes. Can you breed German blue rams and guppies in the same tank? Probably not. Most likely not, yeah. So the German blue rams are going to need like 84, 85 degree water. And yeah, Nicholas Kenny, $40 per similis, yeah. And guppies do not like that hot temperature. As a matter of fact, they'll probably die. Why do you like rainbow fish so much? Well, I feel like you could look in this tank behind me. And these fish behind me, they're not adults, so they still got some growing and some coloring up to do. But basically, they get some real nice color. They should be $5 to $10. I don't know if they're that cheap, because that's how much multis are, and multis are the cheapest. What did you pay for your shell dweller, and where did you purchase them? I got them from a local breeder. Priscilla, $2. Thank you, Priscilla. Tanks for classrooms. Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait to start doing that this summer. Yeah, so I got them from a local breeder, and they were, I think, $9 a piece. Asked to join the Facebook group. Oh. Oh, a lot of people want to join. Alright. Prove. Scott Thomason. There we are. There we go. Now I forgot where I was. Anyways, Priscilla, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to start doing that. And let's see. Could I breed green lasers and endlers in a 10-gallon or too small? I feel like that might be tough to pull off. What puffer fish could go in a 60-gallon tank? A hairy puffer, Amazon puffer, possibly a dragon puffer. I don't know how big they get, to be honest, though. Congo puffer. Most of those are going to be species or like one fish only. Like a hairy puffer will destroy any fish you put in that tank. Same with Congo puffers. Oh, Bob, I heard a great deal on fish. Some guy, not me, that will pay you to take his cichlids. Yeah. What do you feed your newborn live bear fry? Let's see. So basically, I only breed, the only live bears I breed are guppies, and they get cucumbers that they pick at. They get rapashi, and then they get the aquarium co-op fry food. Fish Tropic says, okay, I need to address something. When are we going to see an all-woman live stream? Are there any women live streaming? I guess, well, Priscilla goes on live streams. If you don't want to ship, maybe you could hook us up with your breeder. Let me see. Never mind, I don't remember the website. I'll let you know. I could find zero info on Dragon Puffers info on Dragon Puffers online. I was looking the other day, I just don't remember. I can't spell today. I'm gonna need more tanks. The way my guppies are breeding. Do cories do well in heavily planted tanks? Yes. Covered completely in plants? Yep. They'll do just fine. Oh, Susan. How did I forget about Susan? Holy smoly. Sorry, Susan. I know you're not here, but total brain fart. Oh, Susan is here. And how did I miss you being here? Oh, now I feel like a total moron. I think I even said hi to you earlier, didn't I? Jen from Solid Gold. Is she still live streaming? Yeah, everyone should check out Susan's channel. She does live stream every Tuesday at 4 o'clock my time, which is Pacific time. So I did know that. Just brain dead today. What is the fish on the top right? I'm waiting for one to go to the top right. Let's see. If you're overgrown with guppies, sell them back to your LFS. Yep. Oh, Fire Marshal Bill, how you doing? Build up the suspense first. She is here. Yeah, I know. I fail. Yes, you did answer a question too. I love you, Bob. Well, thanks. Man. Bob owes Susan a box of chocolates. I live stream, but I'm not a girl. Me too. Fish that was on the top right is a pear gourami, I think. Well, the video just reset. Okay, let's just see how we're doing here. 140 people. Not too shabby. 62 likes. No, he owes me some of those guppies. You want some guppies? I'll send you guppies. I can send you some guppies, Susan. Fish was in the top right pair. I think he means the top right fish on your banner. Oh, I thought he said video. If you're talking about the top right fish on the banner, it's an Epistogramma cockatoides triple red. A very young male, so still a lot of color to go. Jim Job says, show me the guppies. There will be an update on my guppies coming soon, within 2 weeks, I think. Is that Jim's tank behind you, Bob? Yes, it is Jimmy's tanks, Sashimi Whiskey. And for some reason, he is not here right now. I'm sure he's slaving away for Corey. See if I can get him in here. Jim Jobs, the legendary Corey breeder. Oh, he has some nice Corys, let me tell you. He was sending me some pictures of them last week. What's the difference between double and triple red Epistogrammas? The bottom fin, I don't know if I can get up there, right here. This one right here won't be red. How do you choose processed wood that you find for your tanks? I don't do anything. I just put them in my tanks. Well, that's not true. I put them in a tank that's in my garage for about, I don't know, until they sink. So they do sit in a tank out in my garage until they sink. Otherwise, I don't do anything. If they're, well, sometimes I'll spray them with hydrogen peroxide, but I'm not really too worried about anything in the water around here. Those really blue fish. Yes, neon tetras. Thank you, Bob. Yep. Oh, Sashimi says, I'm here. You skipped like 2 of my comments or questions. Lies. Lies. I can't wait till you're here and you can actually see what this chat is like. And I only have 100 and some people here. See, there's nothing here, man. Nothing. You're lying to me. Yep, I don't believe it. Joel is here. Hello, Joel. Jim butthurt right now. At Bill Sanford, about $1 to $2 per fish. My LFS pays 50 cents for nice mutt guppies. Ooh. I would not get rid of mine for that cheap. B-Stag would, but I guess to be fair, I don't know your market on guppies. Here, they're pretty popular around here. Alright, do we have enough people here for the bad news? We have about 150. So should we get the bad news out of the way? Everyone's gonna hate me. So let's see. So missing will be just listening. Sorry, I'm out to lunch. Straight lies. I don't know, man. I didn't see any comments. But yes, Sashimi Whiskey, this is his background tank. Or this is his tank in the background. Grape fan Bob, don't forget to fill up. Yeah, okay, anyways, sorry, I get distracted easily. So I kind of mentioned this on Monday, and that is I will no longer be live streaming on Saturdays. No more Saturday live streams. The good news is that someone can jump right into that 5 o'clock spot and fill that void. KP Aquariums, what's going on? Let's see. Bob, tell me now before I hope the car. Gotta write a paper on the day in the medieval times. Did they keep fish back then? Yes. Hey Bob, go check out the photos on your page. Just a couple of my tanks and still growing. Yes. So anyways, no longer live streaming on Saturday. And I've talked about this kind of on and off over the last couple months. And one, it's unrealistic for me to be able to live stream during the summer on Saturday because I'm going to be gone on Saturdays. And so it's starting to get nice around here. Like last weekend was like the first sunny weekend I've ever had. And I really wanted to go up and go hiking, but I couldn't because I can't be back here by 5. So yeah. People are saying my stream is freezing, but it says my stream is healthy data-wise. So, not much I can do about that. Sorry. Stream outside. I don't get signal where I go. Yeah, so no more weekend live streams at all, with the exception of Sunday. Which Priscilla says I can't watch Sundays anymore. So here's the deal. I will, as you all know, Corey from Aquarium Co-op is doing a lot of traveling. Like this weekend he is gone, so he cannot live stream on Sunday. So this Sunday I will be live streaming in his place. So when he is out of town, I will fill that 5 o'clock time on Sunday for him. But otherwise, every other weekend I won't be live streaming anymore. Bob, you watched, yeah. Well, I'm always outside. That's the thing. Like last summer, I was hiking like every single weekend. And then you have family stuff. You know, family stuff is always on a Saturday around here. So, I know I myself don't have my own family as far as a wife and kids, but I do really enjoy my family and my parents and my sister and her kids. We always hang out on the weekends. So, Bob, will you wear the taco hat? Which one? I did get a taco hat in the mail. Reef and Library Aquatics says, where do you want to contact me about doing a stream with you? You can email me at steenfottaquatics or at Washington Fishbox. You can message me there, either way. Do you have to treat your water for chlorine, and do you treat it before or after? So I do have to treat my water for chlorine, Dave, and I do it the same time I'm filling the tank. Are you going to break into Corey's fish room for the stream, similar to breaking into his store? I could, but probably not. Now, I'm not going to be streaming for Corey as streaming from his YouTube channel. It'll still be my channel. Nisi says, okay, I'll have to figure out the dinner thing. I'll listen while I can. Have a great stream. Awesome fish keepers. I'm still hearing volume somewhere. You guys hear any, like, echoing? Jeremy, I saw this. I missed it during my spiel, and that is, what filtration do you have in your Neolamprologus similis tank? I don't have any Neolamprologus similis. Is it a hang-on back, or do you have a sponge filter? In my Lamprologus multifasciatus tank, I just use sponge filters, but I have multis, not similis. I know they get mixed up quite a bit, but they are not the same fish. Dwayne says, I hear that, fan. So, Dwayne, I will address that in just a second, but we got a $2 super chat from Gribble Grumble. Thank you. Gribble Grumble does post videos if you want to check out her channel. And then we got one from V-Stag. Thank you, buddy. Pound. I say pound because I'm old. Make Bob and Corey #1. I like how you put me in front of him. So, yes, thank you, V-Stag. Thank you, Grimble. Definitely check out both their channels, and they do both upload videos. So, Dwayne says, I hear that, fan, still. But you did not hear it on Monday. That was whisper quiet on Monday. I finally thought I had it figured out, and then I came in here today, and it started squealing again. And the problem is that it's not just one of those cheap fans that are on your case. It's actually my power supply. So, yeah, now I gotta shell out money for a new power supply. Just got my first sponge filter. I'm in love with it. Yes, they are awesome. Aquatics Hobbyist says, I gotta go. See you, Bob. Have a great evening. See you, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Aquatics. I really appreciate it. Life at School. Hello. I plan on building a minimum of 500-gallon tank for my arowana and his tank mates. You know Washington like me, and no outside is not an option. Yep. So I'm trying to see. Let me reload it and see if I can see your pictures now. Bob, you a Newegg man? I only buy things on sale, so if they're on sale at Newegg, I will buy it there. Okay, Priscilla with her sweet art. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Let's take a look. I finally see him here. This looks like a discus tank. Is that 55-gallon? I really like this Planet tank. I like that it's like a jungle type of look. Another nice Planet tank. Ooh, I like this one too. Alright, I'll spend more time looking at those later. Susan for SLC Aquatics with the $5 super chat. Definitely check out Susan's channel. Just an absolute sweetheart. Apparently I'm going to be sending her some guppies. So if you want to see how they do, yeah, subscribe to your channel. I would. She live streams, again, I said this before, but live streams every Tuesday, 4 p.m. PST. Sorry about that. I don't remember what Neolamprologus you kept. Oh, no worries, Jeremy. Yes, Newegg. Yep. What's a fish you want to breed in the future and why? Wait, where did that go? So a fish I want to breed in the future. The only fish that I have interest in breeding right now would be my Cyprichromis leptosoma speckleback MOBA. So they're still growing though. They still got probably 6 months at least before they start breeding. And why? Because I love them. I mean, really. Why else would you breed a fish? Susan making it rain. Dance Bob. Do you know if snakeheads are legal in the US? Nope, they are illegal. So nice to relax and watch a stream without having homework for once. Chat is insane. It's going so fast tonight. Well, that's good. I like going fast. I like reading these comments fast. While you're there, Bob, check out the post I picked, or the pictures I posted earlier, if they loaded. Yes. Oh, the epistogrammas and the angelfish. Yes, I did see those briefly, but I'll check those out some more later. Oh boy, I think I saw David here somewhere. David, if you're here, good to see you. If not, I'll get to you. Steenfott Aquatics, what do I need to do for bristlenose eggs? You shouldn't need to do anything. They should be spawning in caves, and they'll guard them, they'll fan them, they'll do everything. If they spawn on like the substrate or out in the open, I just take them out and put them in a breeder box, and that's it. I don't use egg tumblers for bristlenose eggs at all, and have no problem. They're super easy. When they hatch out and lose their egg sacs, then I just throw in like rapashi or green beans. Whatever you feed the adults, they'll eat too. There's David. I know I saw him in here. How you doing, David? Above the aquarium, red, yellow, and black. I think I missed something there. Sewell's S Plane. Not sure how you pronounce that. Where is a good place to get shrimp? I get my shrimp from lrbaquatics.com or flipaquatics.com. Both excellent people. Good morning, Mr. Bob, Overlord of Kekistan. Dank, what's good, bro? Hey, Bob. What caused you to start live streaming? Did you do your first solo or with Corey? Casper, I'm not sure if I was on Corey's stream before or after I started streaming. I think it was definitely around the same time. But I know when I started live streaming, he was the only other person live streaming. So I thought that there was a good opportunity to provide more content. And so then I started live streaming. And I'm certainly not an expert. You know, sometimes I come on here and I say, I don't really know anything. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here to hang out. You can ask questions. And usually between me and my moderators and other people in the chat, we can get your questions answered. But you'll see a lot of people ask questions, and I'll just say, I don't know, because I don't. It's a monster. Looks like a Death Star. I saw Bob on one of Corey's streams. Yep. Hello, H2O Plants. Is H2O Plants here? H2O Plants? Yes, he is here. Living the high life, Gary V style. Weird, Triple F. My dentist used different chemicals nowadays where you don't have to wait. Triple F. Flynn's Fish Forum. Triple F. If anyone didn't see the video. Bob, just zip tie a fan to the power supply and disconnect the fan in the power supply. I suppose, but it's old anyways. I mean, this thing's like 6 years old. It's definitely on its last leg. No, but I can still hear your fan. Yeah, it's been quiet all week. Like, nobody said anything on Monday because it wasn't doing it on Monday. And then for some reason today, about an hour before I was live streaming, I turned on my computer, and there it was, squealing away. F cubed? Yeah, I like that. I actually like that. F cubed. Oh, thanks, Ray. I like that. Bob, you know you can replace the fan that is in the power supply, but if the fan is going, the power supply may need to be replaced. Yeah, it's really old, and it's like an old bronze rated, you know, power hungry. So I might step it up to like a platinum rated power supply, because my power supply, or my power bill, is kind of ridiculous. Hey Bob, what are your thoughts on the Fluval line of heaters? Never used them, Chris. Never used them. Hello, Bob. Hello, Caleb's RC Crawlers. F cubed. That's awesome. What's one favorite fish that you haven't kept? Aqua Passionate with the custom font. Benthachromis tricotti. And I will spell that out for you. Benthachromis tricotti. Can 4... Wait, where'd that go? T's Tropical Tanks. Can 4 Serpe Tetras be kept with a gourami and a 29? I think it depends on what type of gourami, because some of them get pretty dang big. Kevin says, just convince the parents to go solar. Next step is the fish room. Man, I wish. I don't have enough sun to go solar. And I know technically you still get solar with overcast, but not enough. Joey Jones Aquatics says, my guppy died. She was skinny late last night, and I waited to see if I was just tired before I did anything. She was dead when I woke up. Any idea what it was? No. That would be really hard to say without seeing it and knowing some more history. Hey Flynn, do you have to do paperwork or anything to bring fish from Corey's shop into Canada? Mikey, he has to smuggle them, so don't tell anyone. Kevin, it's not the trees, it's just the fact that it's a lot of overcast days here in Washington. It's certainly not as bad as everyone says. We have beautiful weather, but there are times when it'll rain for like a month straight. And it's not even that it's not that it rains for a month straight. It's that it doesn't get warm, so it'll rain and then never dry. So it'll just be wet for like weeks at a time. Kevin says, we have enough sun to cut down 90% of the power bill. Yeah, I know there's people that are doing solar that actually sell power back to the company. That'd be pretty sweet. Right, 9155 says, hey Bob, great channel. Thank you, sir. Have you ever kept oxalotls? Nope. And as of now, I can't imagine that I ever would. How can you sink spiderwood the fastest? Tie it to rocks. They must be spraying chemtrails. Well, they're always doing that. Your water bill must be super high too. It's actually not really bad at all. I don't pay a lot for water. I mean, it rains nonstop here, so again, not as bad as everyone says, but F cubed. I just declare them and they let the fish through. So far I've only taken common aquarium fish through, guppies, platies, etc., but I'm not sure how they would react with more exotic fish. Oh, I didn't even know you told them about it. I had solar power in birth, basically the desert. Have you considered keeping a native tank, sunless plain? Yes. And I started to. I got Okefenokee pygmy sunfish, and I got the Heterandria formosa, which are both native to the U.S. anyways, not to Washington State, if that's what you mean. But then I just never did it. But I still have both the fish. Reef and Library Aquatics says, we have solar here, Steenfott Aquatics. Usually we break even. If the solar company gets more, they give it to you in credits, not cash credit, monopoly money. F cubed. There it is. Raise Aquaria. In Arizona, we can't do solar very well. Too much sun. It's inefficient. Never heard of that. Susan for SLC Aquatics says, I'm going to set up a native tank soon. Sweet. Joel says, I watched your tour the other day, Zach. How many tanks was there in total? I turned my filter into my tank and my fish. I turned my filter on in my tank and my fish freaked out. Yeah, that'll happen. It does not rain so much here in the Pacific Northwest. It is just drizzly and mind-numbingly gray for 9 months. Yep, and it just doesn't dry. That's the reason people think it rains nonstop. Bob, how did you get into the co-op? Well, there was an employee there. He does have an employee that gets there at like 8. So I just had to bang on the door for about a half hour, actually. I was sitting there banging on the door, and then she drove up. She was out getting breakfast. So it's kind of funny. If you have to keep guppies, what do you separate the fry? or how do you separate the fry? I don't separate the fry. And what food would you recommend? So this got asked earlier. No, I don't separate the fry. And I use Repashy, cucumbers, and Aquarium Co-op fry food. I use cucumbers because I breed them with plecos. H2O Plan says, okay, I was trying to send a super chat, but it's not letting me for some reason, and then I spilt my drink on my keyboard. I've done that. I don't know why it's not letting you. That's weird. That's interesting, H2O Plans, because I was trying to do a super chat on another channel, and it wouldn't let me either. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but I definitely appreciate the thought. I just want to scroll up here, see if I missed anything. F cubed. No, I think we're good. Yeah, I tried 3 different cards. Are they maxed out? I'm just kidding. Interesting. Thank you so much. What hides then? I just use plants. I use guppy grass. Which someone might have to put in chat the scientific name for guppy grass. Bob, can you put rainbows with cichlids? I do put rainbows in cichlids. I don't know what kind of cichlids you're talking about, but I put them with epistogrammas, which are cichlids. Oscar in a 55-gallon, I would never do it, but some people do. Do you remember me from past live streams? Yeah, every Sunday is kind of happy. That's a hard name to forget, but I do remember you. Did you turn on a non-super chat thing? Nope. I know you can't do it from iPhones. I don't know if you have an iPhone. H2O. Can you tell the story of your first fish tank? Life at school, I had my first fish tank at 12 or 13 years old. And it was basically, I was keeping lots and lots of reptiles, and I just had an extra tank laying around, and so I saw like a red-tailed shark, I think it was, or a rainbow shark, and I bought it and brought it home because I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So that was basically the story, and it was a 29-gallon tank. And then I went back and got all the sharks I could get, and yeah. I'm on my computer. H2O Plan says, well, in any case, I have plans to get away, or give away, to put away. But he's giving some away. I got a Millennium Rainbow, but didn't realize it had a torn pectoral fin. Any advice on healing him besides water changes? That's all you need to do. That's it. What South or Central American cichlids can be kept in a 55-gallon? I would put epistogrammas, because I love epistogrammas. So that's what I would do. Would you put 3 angelfish in a 20-gallon, or is that a bad idea? I wouldn't do it, but I've seen it done. I think a lot of the angelfish people will tell you like 1 would be max. H2O Plan says, I'm giving away tons. Yeah, I know. $1,500 for this month. I am aiming for. I thought you said it was like 1,000 to 1,200, but I don't know. I was really nerding out on a lot of videos, so I might be confused. But 1,500, that's even better. I'm moving again. Any advice on moving guppy grass and moss without killing it? So you should just be able to bag it up. Definitely the moss. Like, you'd be able to just throw the moss on the hood of your car and drive down and it should survive. If it's Java moss anyways. But guppy grass, I don't know how much you have, but maybe get like a big Ziploc bag and put it in the Ziploc bag. And it should do just fine. I've kept guppy grass in a Ziploc bag for like a week. And it ended up putting it back in my tank. Thank you, I just dodged a bullet. Yeah, angelfish get pretty big. I wouldn't put 3 in a 20-gallon. Would you attempt sending plants overseas, Justin? Maybe to New Zealand. 1 week postage time approximately. Starting off at 1,000, but I'll probably get over $1,500 at the rate I'm going, and the goal is 3,000 in giveaways by June. That's awesome. Do you have any contest in the near future? Kyle, possibly. I might do another treasure hunt video. Well, I will. I just don't know when, because I already have a lot of videos made, so I'm not sure when. It's not letting you super chat either. Alright. Alright, let's see what's going on here. We'll flip this up. Send super chat. Waste $1. Oh yeah, it is gonna show my MasterCard, huh? Okay. Let's put that right there for right now while I type in this thing. Put in the number. An error occurred. Please try again. Is that what you guys are getting? That's what I'm getting. Well, that's a little disappointing. Well, we don't get to see the card. Well, you can see the last 4. I don't care about that. Yes, Bob. Sent it 2 super chats and didn't come through. Well, I appreciate the thought. Jeremy, I want to win a free shirt. Y'all better hit that like button, please. Working for free. Working for free tonight, Bob. Possibly. I guess. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't keep any of that money anyways, so it just kind of sucks. Bob, what is the name of the rainbow fish that you keep with your puffer? Those are the only rainbows I actually like and want. Those, Luis, those are praecox rainbow fish, or dwarf neon rainbow fish is the common name. YouTube is changing its policy. Jimmy posted it in your Facebook group. Yes, it is an absolutely fantastic policy change, and I love it. V-Stag, you are special. Aw, I think everyone is special. I hope it's not because of the policy change. Is it a policy change to Super Chat, or is it the 10,000 policy change? Which one are you talking about? I just tried a $100 Super Chat and it didn't work. Yeah, right. I just tried a $500 one and it didn't work. You saw me. What's the policy change? So the one I know about, and the one that was posted to me, was that you can't monetize a channel until you have 10,000 total channel views, which is amazing. Bob, can you accept the request on my Facebook page? Yes, I should probably get some more moderators. 3 people want to join. So yeah, you'd have to have 10,000 views, which is nothing, right? But what that will prevent is hopefully discourage people from copying and stealing my videos, because it happens all the freaking time. Alright, we will approve this one. This guy looks real. This guy looks real. This one is spam. And that one is real. Alright, we're all cut up. We're all caught up there. Bob, can you make sure you got it, because they still charged me? Oh, don't tell me that's going on. So the only super chats I've got are the $2 from Priscilla, the $2 from Gribble Grumble, the $2 from V-Stag, and the $5 from Susan for SLC Aquatics. Are the only ones I've received. Christian says, do you get paid for YouTube yet? Yes. I've been getting paid since October. Not a moderator for my live stream, a moderator for my Facebook page. Priscilla Cookbook Voice. Yeah, I've got lots of moderators for the live stream. Ooh, Brisbane. Sweet. Got a lot of people from Australia. I generally tried a $2 one. I'll cry if they actually charge me. Hello, Bob. It's good to see you. Hello, Chris Day. Is today a 1 hour stream again? Yep. Always 1 hour during the week. So I guess from here on out, right? Do you think your reptile or fish hobby is more expensive? Well, I've definitely spent... Well, I'd say it's pretty equal. I mean, the price of reptiles has shot up enormously, but the equipment, I feel, is cheaper. So I think it's kind of the same, except you're paying more for reptiles than fish, but the equipment side, fish is more expensive. If you don't mind me asking, how much do they pay you? I don't know that I'm allowed to say that. So somewhere in my terms of service, it says that you're not allowed to say how much you make. But they did change the terms of service, and this is something that I've been watching closely. So they changed the terms of service, and they allow you to say some things, but not other things in regards to pay. So I'm waiting to see what happens to the people that are saying, because some people are saying how much they're making, and so I'm kind of waiting to see if they get any kickback. Bob pays us mods well. Yep. Okay, now to focus on the dinner thing. That's what you said like a half hour ago, Nisi. I use Prime and my water stinks too. Your water should never stink. Maybe you have a dead fish somewhere that you don't see in your tank? Maybe? What's your reaction when people say fish are bad pets? I've never had someone tell me that. Nisi, do you remember my crouton recipe? Oh yes, David. David's a cook, right? Native Fish Keepers. How you doing, buddy? Chris says, I like your live streams better than Corey's because 9 times out of 10 you answer my questions. Well, it's certainly not personal, I can tell you that much. I mean, he's pushing 800 people, and it is insane. The chat is ridiculous. Prime smells like rotten eggs, yep. Joel, yes, I just bought an Audi after Bob cut the first check. Yep. You keep reptiles too? I used to, Christian. I used to. Don't roast Corey, man. It's not a roast. It's just a lot of people say that. It's really hard to keep up in chat when you have 800 people. Especially because the way the chat scrolls is ridiculous. So I could be like right here and then see how it's scrolling normally right now. Sometimes when you scroll down on the mouse wheel, like right now, it just stopped. So now it's not scrolling at all. And other times, it's probably not going to do it now, but when you scroll like this, it'll just automatically send you all the way to the bottom, and you just miss like 20 minutes of chats. So, yeah, the chat is not very awesome. LOL, I'm going to put a deposit for a baby blue tongue skink soon. What types of reptiles? Mainly lizards. I've kept 2 snakes, but mainly lizards, and mostly geckos. Any experience with the dragon puffer, Bob? Zach's Tank's crazy aquarium guy. Nope. It is kind of a one fish only type of tank, so I don't have room for it. But I think they look amazing. Yes, the chat jump on you when you get scrolling. Yeah. Man, Corey is the guy to go to. He's chill. Yep. Jan, those are cool. Yep. David, it's an old oven. Need to replace something in this house every year, but I want to remodel the whole kitchen if we replace the oven. Trying to control the chat scrolling is possibly the hardest part of live streaming. Yeah, it is absolutely terrible. And it's definitely something that YouTube needs to improve. He knows literally everything. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Remember, I don't know if anyone remembers, but we used to do like to try to stump Corey. What's the... Well, you spelled type wrong. What's the type of fish you're most attached to? Probably my Mabu puffer. Corey had a dragon puffer on his previous video. Yep. He's had him in the store for a while, so I've seen him quite a bit. You showed us the dragon puffer before Corey. Oh yeah, so there. What if Corey actually knew nothing and we just take his word for it? It's all about confidence, right? You just gotta sound like you know what you're talking about, and people will believe you. I think that's how it works. It is. Any advice for starting a guppy pond this summer? Sunless plain. I know Flynn is doing it, but as far as advice, it's pretty easy. I would be cautious of what you have in your area that might possibly eat them, as far as birds. Like around here, we have raccoons that'll go after our fish, which is kind of weird, but yeah. Puff the Magic Dragon Puffer. Will my Apistos kill a female betta? I doubt it. I'd be really surprised. Possibly if they're spawning. Bob, why not check out Aquarium with Cichlids channel? Boom, you got stumped or tricked, whatever. Corey's in charge. Don't know who Sassy is. Ever kept Frontosa? Nope, I've never had a big enough tank for him. But I'd really like to keep Frontosa. What type of fish is selling the most in my area? Definitely guppies. What's the big difference between the dragon puffer and Murphy besides species? Is the dragon puffer is way smaller. So the Mambu puffer is the largest puffer in the world, right? So the dragon puffer is definitely not getting that big. But I don't remember offhand. I've never researched a dragon puffer except for the fact that I know that they have to be in their own tank. Okay, Susan for SLC Aquatics. So Bob, how are your fishes doing? Have you had more losses? Nope, I'm not. I've not lost any in a couple weeks. Nope, not since. I mean, those plecos. That was it. I mean, you find like a random fry dead every once in a while, but that's kind of normal. What's your shrimp count and what species do you have? Kyle, I probably have at least 1,000 cherry shrimp, maybe around 50 yellow shrimp, and probably a few hundred blue pearl shrimp, all neos. But I also have blue wood shrimp. I have 3 blue wood shrimp. I got made a pair of Kigomo Frontosa. Nice. Yeah, I just don't have it banked. I mean, I have a tank that they can technically live in, but it's not what I want to see them in. Aqua, you close to getting a comment removed. I think I missed most of my losses and just rot. And the just rot. Okay, great live stream, as Dean says. Great live streams, as always, gonna miss you on Saturdays. Yep, I figured. Who said Aqua? No, not you. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna suck. Like, I really enjoy the Saturday live streams, but I really like going outside. Can you do a live stream from the mountains? Nope. No signal. Sashimi is streaming. Do freshwater puffers actually puff up like saltwater ones? Yep. 6 o'clock. Oh, right. So, that's pretty much it. KG Tropicals should be starting up soon, if he hasn't already. Kind of lost track of time there. Let's take a look. What's up, Bob? Did you get the rainbow fish that you wanted from Aquarium Co-op? All about DIY. I did not. I completely forgot. Is John on a hiatus? I don't know. But I guess I can stick around for a couple minutes until we see if he goes live. Is it fish or fishes? Is what? Brits Aquatics says, have a good night, everyone. Oh, so you're canceling Saturday streams? Yep, Charles, no more Saturday streams. I hope they come in with no issues. Bob, is the chemical makeup of Prime and API stress coat similar? So if I wanted to change product, would I have a problem? You wouldn't have a problem. Oh, stress coat? I don't know that I've ever used stress coat. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever used API stress coat, Susan, so I don't know what's in it. What's a good price for super red bristlenose plecos? That's a good question. Probably around $20 if it's a fry. That's usually the going rate around here. Bob, where do you see yourself in 5 years with the fish hobby? 5 years? Boy, I don't know. Hopefully he's still here. That's the goal. I would hope to have like a real fish room, auto water change. If I could do all that in 5 years, that would be excellent. What do I use to dechlorinate my water? I use Seachem Safe. Christian says, am I late? Yep, almost done. Just waiting to see if John from KG Tropicals is going to go live. I think I paid around $9 for a 1.5 inch super red bristlenose when I bought my group online. Yeah, definitely going to be cheaper online, but then you got to pay for shipping. Can I use root tabs, liquid CO2, and liquid ferts together? Yep, I do. Is it becoming existent? If you're talking about my saltwater tank, it's still just sitting on the ground. Oh, and you're waiting for John. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you if you're talking about me. Will you pick Saturdays back up if it gets cold, or are they over forever? Allison, I might come back to Saturdays when it gets back to like late fall. We have really nice weather in the fall here, so like November maybe. And I might pop in every once in a while, just like unannounced, because I'm not going to be gone every Saturday. I just don't want to commit to every Saturday because I know that'll never happen. Am I going to have to fly over and set up the saltwater tank myself? Yeah, you might have to, and I would allow it. Christian says, oh well, today I got another beautiful oranda. Yeah, I see goldfish in my near future too. No, they will be cool. They just traveled hundreds of miles. That few hours waiting. You won't hurt them. Okay, is there any way I can get rid of hair algae besides reducing the hours of lighting? You could try to figure out what you're missing. So normally all algae is caused by an imbalance of something, and a lot of the times it's not just light. I mean, if you leave your light on for 15 hours a day, of course you're gonna have algae. But you might have another imbalance, be it phosphates or nitrates. You might have something else going on. And that's the $1 million question, right? If there was someone who could instantly figure out why you're getting algae, they would be a millionaire. When I get algae in my planet tanks, it takes about 2 to 3 months for me to figure out what the deficiency is, or, too much of said phosphates or nitrates or whatever. Bob, you should totally get a goldfish. It'll happen. Bob, Dwayne, and Cab7 each made a very good video about getting away from YouTube and live. About getting away from YouTube? Oh, and live. So when you have to make a live stream changes, just do it. We'll be here for you when you do stream. Yeah. So basically what's changing is I'm going, instead of 2 videos a week and 3 live streams, I'm going to 3 videos a week. So you're going to get an extra video, and then down to 2 live streams. So we're basically just flip-flopping. What's your best suggestion for a bucket filter for a 140-gallon tank? If you want to keep your bucket filter above the tank, I would watch Corey's video on how to make a bucket filter. If you want to keep it below the tank, I would watch Joey from the King of DIY. I would watch his bucket filter. But I've never made one, so I would definitely watch those 2 videos and see which system you like the best. Ooh, someone got in trouble. Ooh, banned. Oh yeah, that'll get you banned. Probably from eating so many tacos. Hey Bob and everyone, love the live stream action. I've been watching you and Corey and Lucas and Sashimi for a while. Finally decided to join in with the chat. Well, thanks, Something Fishy. Good to have you. Susan, love when I agreed with Dwayne's video, even though I watched it. Yes, I'm editing 3 videos now, and we'll post them tomorrow and be live on Tuesday. I would highly recommend you do not post all 3 videos at the same time. That is a big no-no in the eyes of YouTube. Cole says, did you decide to keep those mascara barbs? Nope, I'm still selling them, just not advertising that I'm selling them. So it doesn't make any sense, but I'm hoping someone will just be like, dude, I want your mascara barbs. Like Jimmy said he wanted 4 of them, but I need to get rid of all of them in one foul swoop. David, if I was you, that's what I'll do. Thanks. What's up, Brody? John? Is John live, or are we talking about a different John? Or are we not talking about any John? Gotta be talking about some John. I still don't see that he's live. If anybody notices John goes live, let me know. David Beckencourt's Aquarium says, I'm going live tonight, everyone. Yep, one of the live streamers. Bob, thanks for that info, and they probably won't be ready anyways. Yeah, so if you're uploading videos, one, you never want to just upload a million videos and release them all at the same time. So you can upload them all, just don't release them all at the same time. So maybe you were just uploading and not releasing them. But you can definitely upload them. I think the stream is canceled by John. Bob, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? So Jerome, I started my YouTube channel in 2000. And when did I start it? Let's look. So it only takes a second to look this up. I started my YouTube channel December 23rd, 2007. And I probably uploaded 1 video a year until I got into fish. And when I got into fish, I was in fish for a while, and then I decided to start posting videos of my fish because I was watching my fish progress, and I thought, man, it would have been neat if I could compare what they're like now to like 6 months ago or a year ago. So that's why I started uploading videos just for myself, so I could kind of compare and contrast and all that nonsense. And then, you know, over time, people started subscribing, and then people would start commenting, and so you kind of get to that point, and it just kind of grows exponentially from there. But I mainly started it because I was uploading random videos, just stupid stuff. I've deleted all those videos. Well, I haven't deleted them. They're just private now, so you can't look at them because they're not related to fish at all. Fish, what? The war. So last week I cleaned my canister filter 3 months and it was barely dirty. Should I keep on cleaning it every 3 months or wait longer? I would wait longer. If it's not dirty, I wouldn't take the time on it. Bori. Yeah. Bob, I need a large t-shirt. Can you send me one? Could you send me a PayPal invoice? Sergeant Tank, I'll make sure I have a large first after the stream. Bracken says, how many mascara barbs do you have? I want to say 10. I have one that's huge, like completely full grown, and then I think I have 9 that are right around 4 inches. So still pretty big, but nothing like my monster one. And I need to get rid of them because they're absolutely destroying my plants. So the 9 of them, the 9 are in their own tank, but the one that's in my 125 gallon is absolutely destroying all my plants. Watch out, I'm a stealthy soldier of the co-op. Alright. Was that from the Pec Tech footage from the conventional discussion? I guess I'm missing some. Sergeant Tank says, cool, thanks. Private Bob videos. I have like 5 live streams that I've never released either, so that's pretty interesting. Mike says, I noticed ick on some of my fish in my planted tank, so I moved them to a quarantine tank. First of all, so let's talk about that. If you have ick on a fish in your tank, you can pretty much safe to assume that ick is everywhere in the tank. So there's no point to removing them and quarantine them because you're going to want to treat the whole tank. So let's start out there. How long would you keep them in a quarantine tank, and what would you do with the planted tank? So, going off what I just said, Mike, I would keep everything in the tank and I would treat the entire tank for ick. You could try Paragard. Some people, like myself, have had success with Paragard. Or the other thing is ICX, and I think that's made by Hikari or Aquarium Solutions. I don't remember. One of the two. And that stuff works really well too, and it shouldn't bother your plants at all. When did you first meet Corey? April. I met him. I don't know when I met him, but I met him at his store. But I don't know when. I don't remember. It's been a while. Let's see. You guys need to watch the new video and ask Sashimi? Alright, I'm definitely not keeping up on chat, but that's alright. Thanks, David. I was waiting. Okay, yeah. Definitely some side conversations on here, which I encourage. Great channel from freezing Quebec, Canada. I don't know, is the common cold of fish? Ick? Yeah. Is it okay to feed any cory cats zucchini, cucumber, and or yellow squash? It's okay to feed. So how should you fix it? Fix what? Cory cats, zucchini. I don't know if they would eat zucchini and cucumber. I've never fed that to cory cats. I would say they're more carnivore than herbivore. I don't know what you're trying to fix. Mike says, thank you, keep up the good work. The itch. I tried Marine Land Ick and it killed my Anubias. So knock on wood, I've only had Ick once. And the only thing I had on me at the time was Paragard. And I put it in the tank, I raised the temperature, and basically the next day, all of it was gone. Which Tetra do you like better, Silvertip or Bloodfin? So the Bloodfin are going to be way more active, and they're a really tight schooling Tetra. So I would go with Bloodfin because I think they're awesome when they school around. Anytime I've had Silvertip Tetras, they just kind of chill out and float around. So I don't know. I would go with Bloodfin because they're way more active. Bob, my mollies love the omnivore pellets you sent. Yeah, that omnivore stuff is gold. Best live plants from Mbuna? Probably Anubias. Just talked to a fish keeper and he said he's got his first case of ick in 14 years and he doesn't know what to do. Yeah, I believe it. Yep, Paragard, should have used that. Tawny says I use ICX and it cured it up. Didn't hurt my shrimp, snails, cories, or plants either. Yep. Yeah, so in all my tanks and all the fish I've ever gotten, and I get a lot of fish coming through here. I've only had ick once, so knock on wood. Quarter after, let me check John's channel again. No, not live, so he might have got stuck at work again, so I'll just keep going. Oh man, king of DIY. Okay, can I make small tetras, neons, or cardinals with guppies? Maybe not cardinals because they like warmer temperatures, but probably neons. Just raising temp and salt also works. Thanks. How do I attach it to... wait. Okay. Thanks. How do I attach it? Don't want wood as it will lower my pH. You can use super glue gel if you have rocks and just glue it to the rocks. Use as minimum amount as possible with the gel, the super glue gel, because I used way too much on one of my Anubias cophifolia and totally killed the rhizome. I went a little overboard. How much do you pay for zebra plecos in the US? I would say, depending on where you're getting them from, $150 and up. Whew. Hey Corey, how's the BFFP tank doing? Update. Did I miss Corey here too? I don't think Corey's here. Corey's traveling. I'd be surprised. Oh, Joel, Corey isn't here. There we go. I meant Big Steen, not Corey, sorry. Okay. Okay, Vince, let me go back up. What was the acronym? BFFP? What, am I blind? Where is it? BFFP tank. I'm having a brain fart. I don't know what tank that is. BFFP. Oh, duh. Breeding fish for profit. Jim Job says, "Gotta run, Bob. Great stream as always. Thanks." Thanks, Jim. Thanks for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. I definitely had fun looking at all the pictures and talking fish with you on Facebook last week. Whew. Breeding fish for profit. You'll see an update, I think, next week on that tank. But it's going well, except for the guppy grass isn't growing as fast as it used to. But I kind of expect that. Hey, Bob, is Melanotania herbal axelrodi the best looking yellow rainbow fish, or is there more? That's probably the yellowest. Well, I mean, there's like the Pseudomagil fricata, which is yellow, but as far as like a Melanotania, that's probably the yellowest. The yellowest. Whew. JMA, hi Bob, sorry I'm late. 24 more likes, 27 more likes by 9:30 p.m. Eastern. One free Sergeant Tank t-shirt to someone within the continental U.S. There you have it, folks. So what's that number? What's the total number, Sergeant Tank? 27 more likes. Oh, here, let me like it. When you like a title in... Oh, thanks, YouTube. I didn't know that. All right, 27 more likes, and we got a free shirt. Free shirt. Oh, we got a couple emails. It arrived today, and it looks awesome. Thanks, James. Jeff, so I have a question. Do I send it? Blah blah blah. 1 second. Oops, that's not how you spell shirt. Whoops. I kind of missed a letter there. Rick, what's up? Is that the Rick? Is the Rick here? So bored at work, glad you stayed on. Yeah, I think I was late too, so. Nice, 150. Oh, we went from 156 to 155. Oh, man. Wait a minute. How do we know, or how are you picking who gets the shirt? That's the question. 150 likes, we're at 156. So, in case you guys didn't know, Sergeant Tank has the best looking shirt out of everyone. I don't know how he's going to pick it, though. That might be kind of hard. Hopefully I win. I never win anything. I tell you what. I will send out a shirt as well to whoever wins. So you'll get a shirt from me and a shirt from Sergeant Tank. I'll match it. Mr. Science Geek, my name is Rick. Bob, I'm sorry to say I'm not the Rick. Bob, you could do a random draw within this chat. No. I do not have the necessary software for that, Sergeant Tank. You're going to have to figure out the winner. Yeah, I don't have any of the extra fancy add-ons like Nightbot and all that stuff to pick winners and chat and everything, so... thanks for answering my questions. Nice job. 2 t-shirts, yes. It's up to Sergeant Tank. Sergeant Tank's got to pick the winner, so if you don't win, everyone can hate on him. I'm hoping I win so I don't have to send out a shirt. No, I'm just kidding. You may not get a shirt that fits you, but I'll send you a shirt. Pound, make Bob and Corey #1. I nominate myself to win the shirt. I want a shirt. Yeah, See what you started, Sergeant? Sergeant Tank, you're in so much trouble right now, you have no idea. Oh, man. Yeah, Sergeant Tank, you really opened the door. I don't think you know. I don't think you know what you got yourself into. Pine Tree Loom says, Big Steen, I know I ask it all the time, but 240. When the 240 coming to the channel? The 240 was almost my April Fool's video. So I was going to fill up the 240 and go buy like a 10-cent feeder Goldfish and put it in there, and then make a whole video about how I set it up and have one feeder Goldfish. But I went with the Rick instead. Jeremy, you started this. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm curious to see how he's going to do it. Kayla C says, got to go, guys. Watching the news. The news? Why would you want to do that? That sounds depressing. So, Sergeant Tank can probably at least get you a shirt that fits. Mine is just going to be a random size. If it doesn't fit, use it to wash your car or something. The Rick video was awesome. Yeah, that's probably the most fun I've had making a video in a while. So Sergeant Tank says, alright, you all leave a comment after this uploads. Pound, yes, I say pound because I'm old. Pound Fish Fam, and I'll do a random draw. Yeah, leaving this live stream to watch the news? Blasphemy. There's nothing ever good on the news, and none of it's true anyways. Who cares, Kayla? Kala? Kala or Kayla? I don't think I've ever known. Do I know anything about albino Cory cats? Well, they're very similar to most Cory cats, if there was something specific. Oh, I guess I never answered your question, Pine Tree. So, it's going to be soon. And like I say, it's going to be within the next 2 months. That much I can tell you. If I win the shirt, I'll pay shipping. No, you won't. You'll get it for free, you won't pay shipping, and you'll like it. Anyways, what was I saying? So, it's almost warm enough to where I can start redoing my fish room, because some fish are going to have to live outside. So, I would say within the next 2 months. And Cory gave it up because I kind of scored on that. So, he gave it up because he needed the space for all of his shipping. For like shipping fish and all that stuff. And he did that for what, like a month or two, and then got out of it. And so now there's nothing there. Except a void space. I guess he did put his tankless water heater there where the 240 was, but he sold it to me to make room for his shipping operation. So yeah. Luckily I got the tank before he figured out that he didn't want to do that anymore. What kind of Cory cat is an albino Cory cat exactly? Oh man, what kind is it? Here, I can find out for you real quick. Unless someone in chat knows. Let's see. Where is my list? Where's my list? Here it is. So I have a list of Cory cats and their names. Let me open this Excel spreadsheet up. Yeah, and I know the person who was selling that 240 gallon to begin with, and he was only selling it for $500. So, yeah, it was definitely a score, regardless of where it came from. But yeah. What am I looking for? Let's see. Catfish. Let's see. Corydoras aeneas are albino. So here. It's AENES albino. There you go. That's the actual albino Corridora. Move this back over here. Matt DLR says, I'm getting a 40-gallon tall from my dad's friend for $40. What are some good fish for that? Guppies, man. No, they're not guppies. Gobies. Gobies. There are other albino cories. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the one you're going to see in fish stores, though. Romance, how's that beautiful Paku? You should put a betta in the 240-gallon and only the betta. One guppy. Bob, if you were to sell one of your breeding pairs of bristlenose plecos, how much would you sell them for? Are you talking like albino and common? Probably, I don't know, 20, 40 bucks. Adults sell for a lot for some reason. Like the fry are super cheap, but adults are expensive. Do you even have a goby, Big Steen? Nope. I've had the algae-eating goby in the past, but you know, in my experience, they never look like their pictures online. And we were actually talking about gobies. Corey, Sashimi Whiskey, and Flip Aquatics were talking about gobies the other night. Will you ever go on a fish collecting trip for your tanks? Yes, we'll be going to Peru next year to collect fish. If it doesn't fit, hang it on the wall. Yeah. You plan on breeding any of your tetras, J May? Absolutely not. Nope, never. Never breeding tetras. I'm new to this. There are fish bullies. You mean some fish are aggressive? If that's what you're talking about, yes. Steenfott for president. If I was president, everyone would own fish. Yes, there are many fish bullies. Christian loves goldfish, or Nisi loves goldfish. I still have my list of goldfish right here that I'm going to get. And they're all, well, only two types. Well, three types. So let's see, the three types. A red and white Ryukin, calico Ryukin, and blackmore. Those are the goldfish I'm getting. Just don't know when. But I will be getting goldfish. Nylon or pantyhose? I've never used pantyhose, either in my fish tanks or wearing them, so I'd probably go with nylon. Oh, that's awesome. Film the whole trip, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There'll be Dwayne's going to go. Corey's going. I think we need 2 more people to commit. What would the regular, or what would the minimum tank size for 2 regular goldfish? Well, goldfish get big. So I'm not a goldfish expert by any means. I've never owned one. So maybe like Nisi can help us out. Minimum tank size for 2 goldfish. My Bob is complete. Bob has a list, or my life is complete. Yep. I was looking through all the different types of goldfish, and those are what I chose. How much is the trip? Are you guys doing a travel package? I think it's going to be around $3,000 a person, obviously. All right, now we're doing a travel package. We are going through an expedition company. It's actually 2 separate expedition companies that we're going through. Job Tetra Tank says, I'll wear your shirt, Steenfott Aquatics. Might look like... Ooh, I better get some water. Alright, might look like a fat man in a little jacket, but I'll wear it with pride. That's how I look when I wear mine. I'm still sort of cleaning the dinner mess. Goldfish do great in outdoor ponds. Yeah. Hop Art Studio. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, Hop Art Studio. I remember. Are you ever naming the Mabu, and where did that go? And is it a he or she going in the 240? Yes, Pine Tree Looms. I will name it. I have a name picked out, but I haven't revealed the name yet. And it's not like I'm doing some big reveal on the name. I'm just really superstitious about naming it, so I haven't. Every single time I've named my pufferfish, they have died within 2 weeks. So yeah. Yeah, I recognized the picture, Hop Art Studio, but not the name. So I was like, wait a minute. I think I remember that picture in Jimmy's live stream. So, anyways, 2 goldfish minimum is 40 gallon. There you go. Hop Art Studio says, you're my second live stream. Sweet. Was Sashimi Whiskey was your first, right? I think. And I made the terrible joke. 2 adult common goldfish need a 70 gallon. Ooh, there we go. Getting some talk, getting some discussion going here. How are the Rusty Fry doing? I just checked on them today, and I would say they're doing well. They're about that big. If you could get any type of reference from that. Yeah, pop the cherry. Okay, yep. Buy a pea puffer and name it, then name the big boy to be safe. Bob, do you also believe that if you say Plecostomus out loud, you'll kill all your plecos? Nope, because that's never happened. I have to go for dinner, everyone. Have a good evening and Friday. Bye. Thanks, F cubed. If you had to choose between your baboo and all your other fish, I couldn't do it. So the problem is I get asked a similar type question to this a lot, and I could never keep just one fish. It would never happen. I could never do it. If Bob gets goldfish, he's losing some of my man love for him. Well, now I'm definitely going to get goldfish because I don't want any man love. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Steenfott Aquatics, yeah, but the 40 is tall, not long. So just stack the rocks higher. I don't know. Matt, I don't like those tanks at all. I have a 37 gallon tall, and it really restricts what you can do. So I don't like tall tanks, personally. For fancy goldfish, 40 minimum. For common goldfish, I do know get way bigger than the fancy ones. Well, I don't know if I know that for sure, but the common goldfish I've seen are way bigger than fancy goldfish I've seen. But again, not a goldfish expert, so going with the people in the chat. You got to get a bubble-eyed goldfish. That will never happen, and I'll also never get the goldfish with like the balloon cheeks. I forget what they're called. Google charged me for the super chat. Oh boy. Let's do this. Hopefully this doesn't kill. If the live stream drops, I will start back up. Yeah, I only have the 2 original super chats. You know, I've seen some charges on my card that I don't remember ever making super chats for, but I always just assumed that it was accurate. Now I wonder, because I have no super chats besides the 4 from like the first 10 minutes. What else can I look at here? I can go to community. Super chat. Let's look here. And super chats do post in real time. So it's not like I have to wait a day or two for analytics. Yeah, just the first 4. You seem like a Ranchu kind of guy. I guess I'm more of a Ryukin kind of guy. I could keep angels. Yeah, angels or discus would be okay. Only afford to get the tank. Let's stop this. Steenfott Aquatics, I could keep angels. The problem is that I can only afford to get the tank, and if I get the tall, I won't have to buy a stand or hood because I already have one, so I don't know what to do. Yeah, I mean, you got some decisions to make, but I don't like those. They're too skinny and they're too tall. And most fish would prefer length over depth. Alright, Sergeant Tank's coming in with some more rules here. I think it's too late to change the rules, but let's see. Alright, let's do this, Bob, to make it interesting. When you say the word go, everyone listen needs to put Fish Fam in the chat. I will set my timer. Oh. Well, there we go. Alright. When you say the word go, everyone listening needs to put Fish Fam in the chat. I will set my timer for 1 minute and then I'll do a random drawing. Fish Fam. So everybody's on board with that. Not yet, people. Stop. I was reading. Dang. Wait, I gotta get mine ready, and then I'll say it. So there we go. We're not going yet, people. Oh boy, I'm waiting for Sergeant Tanks to chime in here because we haven't started yet. Stop. This is ridiculous. Stop, people. Okay, let's wait. I'm not saying, I'm just reading a comment. Good God, people. I'll take 50% responsibility for that. Everyone's getting their practice in though. Yes, I typed it, but I haven't entered it yet. Is that the problem? Is that people see it? Please start a 29 gallon. I don't like the 29 gallon, so I probably never will. I feel like Bob accidentally trolled this whole chat. Yep. Here, I'll delete it if that makes everyone happy. Like, I haven't hit enter yet. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna stop. Have you thought of getting the Borneo collected archer fish, the ones that are truly freshwater? I haven't put much thought into archer fish, Jeremy. Maybe eventually. I think they're cool fish. Patrick says, "What's going on?" I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just waiting for it to end. When Sergeant Tank tells me he's ready, I'll say the magic word. Sergeant Buddy Jeremy, tell me if you're ready. Tell me when you got the timer ready. I'll say the word, and then we'll start. But we got to start all over now. Yeah, but I didn't hit enter. Like, so you see me type in here? Like, you can see me type in here, but that's me actually typing it. And there goes everyone again. People are seriously confused. Alright, well, Sergeant Tank said go, so let's go. I'm gonna win anyways, so it doesn't matter. Sergeant Tank, what are you doing to me? And I believe the timer is going for a minute. Yes, he did say go, so we went with it. Fish fam it up, people. It's Sergeant Tank. Holy cow. How are there still even this many people here? Are you kidding me? How many people? 144? Well, hey, we have more likes than we have people, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Well, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to submit a ticket to YouTube about them stealing everyone's money. So let me do that. You guys are ridiculous. What's my channel URL? Let's go here. You guys are still going strong though, I can see it. Sergeant Tank says it's done. Stop. Sergeant Tank says done. It's over, guys. It's over. Don't make me put on a chat limit. It's over, guys. It's done. Calm down. Yep. Video ID. Is the chat frozen for everyone? I think you guys froze my chat. Or not my chat, but I think you guys froze my live stream. Just saying. Alright, there you go. All the super chat people. During all that nonsense, I did just open a ticket with YouTube. And we'll hopefully get all your monies back. Not frozen for me. That's good. Nope, still here. My computer. I can see the stream fine. Good, good, good. I don't know what's going on here. Jeremy, you're killing me, buddy. You're killing me. Good Lord. Who was the winner? Did he announce the winner yet? Poor fish keeper. Ooh, Nisi's throwing down the warnings. Nisi says, any more fish fams, and you're gonna get put in timeout. Sergeant Tank says, give me a few. Alright. You got 15 minutes, because I'm cutting it off at 7. I got new fish waiting for me, so... Who's the winner chicken dinner? Are you kidding me? You guys spam the crap out of that. It's gonna take them at least an hour to figure it out. What about a bunch of pea puffers? Well, you'll probably end up wasting the entire top half of the tank. But yeah, I mean, you definitely could. Well, that's not enough time. Yeah. Got 15 minutes. YouTube told me I was typing too fast. Susan, you're killing me. Soft tacos are not burritos. Susan, calm down. It's over. You're gonna get put in timeout. Nisi's gonna come after you. Susan. Have I ever had a pea puffer? Nope. Never had a pea puffer. Charles says the Russians hacked this election. Steenfott works for Putin. Let's see. Looks like we have a real comment here. Hey Bob, I'm moving to a new apartment, so I'm wondering if you had any tips on the best way to move a bunch of tanks from one place to another. Luckily I haven't had to do that yet. I can imagine it's a pain in the butt. So I would move all fish in 5-gallon buckets. I would move all gravel in 5-gallon buckets. Yeah, it's going to be a pain. I would not move your tanks with gravel in them because you're going to risk popping the seams of your silicone. It doesn't have to be 5-gallon buckets, like any Rubbermaid, you know, any type of container. But I would keep the gravel wet, and hopefully preserve any bacteria. And I would make sure that you're setting it up the same day you're taking it down, and you might be able to preserve all your beneficial bacteria in the gravel and not have to cycle your tank. Do it all in one day. Yep. Did you know if you spell Bob backwards, you get Bob? Whoa. Mind blown. Where's Wayne's Fish World? I don't know. Bob, is the tank in your background yours? Christian, no, this is Sashimi Whiskey. Sashimi Whiskey. This is his logo right up here. Kind of. A lot of it is not showing. But yeah. Okay, background tank. Yep. Does anyone know where I could order a 20-gallon long stand? I can't find one anywhere. 20-gallon long. Dr. Foster and Smith, maybe? Maybe off of like Petco or PetSmart's website. I'm sure you probably already looked there, but Dr. Foster and Smith, maybe? What's the best way to breed bristlenose plecos? Kyle, it's really easy. Feed them a ton of food, do large water changes, and they will do the rest. It is really that easy. You don't even need to put caves in there. They will spawn on the gravel, but obviously a cave is preferred. All good here, Bob. I agree, Charles Fish Tanks. I moved mine in a cooler with an air pump. Darkness keeps them calm and maintains the temp for a while. Yeah, that's good advice. You can even get one of those cheap, like styrofoam ones. Charles, Petco's Brooklyn style metal stand is cheap and strong. I use it. Oh, there you go. I've seen an aquarium stand at Walmart. Sweet. So I just got a TDS meter from Amazon today, testing my tap water and filter water from the fridge. Kind of concerning. It doesn't need to be concerning. Remember, TDS is going to show minerals, and minerals are good for us. So, probably not as concerning as you think. Have I purchased fish from the West Spot in Oregon? Yes. And if so, what's your opinion on them? I think they're probably one of the better retailers in the country, especially when it comes to shipping fish. If I had $2,000 to spend on a hobby, what would you do with it? I would buy a large acrylic tank. Drum roll, the winner is Steenfott Aquatics. All right. I am the winner. We're all on the edge of our seats here. If Charles wins, we will all go to his house with pitchforks. Yeah, I agree. I think that's illegal, V-Stag. EPA max is 500 parts per million. What's your opinion on the paint? The sides and back of a tank black. Oh, what is your opinion? I always, going forward now, V-Stag wins. Wow. Sweet. I will always paint the back of my tank, but not the sides. V-Stag scoring another prize. V-Stag won a prize for me in February, so that's cool. Tell that to my water company. Yeah, they don't care. Big Steen, have you bred Cory cats? Nope, it's on my to-do list. I have a giant school of Cory cats, so definitely on my to-do list. Congrats, Mr. V-Stag. Yep. V-Stag, I don't remember. Did I already send you a shirt? I don't remember. Susan for SLC Aquatics, still going with Poundfish, fam. V-Stag, message me your info via PM on YouTube. I might still have it too, but I'd have to go through about 2 months of emails, which might kind of suck. 3 wins in 2 months. I demand a recount. Alright, folks, we got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. 2 hours. Jeez. Oh, well, I could have read. Congrats. V-Stag does deserve it. Yeah, V-Stag, that guy's everywhere. I love that guy. Always leaving comments on videos. Yeah, you go to any fish video, I feel like you'll find a comment from V-Stag. Bob, have you seen custom aquariums, massive glass tanks? Very tempting. $2,000 gets you a 300-gallon. I don't know what the goodies would be, but that's seems really expensive. That's twice the cost of a Marineland 300-gallon. Granted, Marineland is awful, so I guess that doesn't say much. If I didn't win, I'm glad V-Stag won. Oh, see, now everyone's just leaving. They didn't win, so now they're out of here. Bob is a serial killer and keeps all of our information for future travel kills. Okay, I showed my all my address and information online, so can't get any worse than that. If you guys think about it, V-Stag has won more prizes than I have, so take your pitchforks over there. But apparently everyone likes V-Stag. I love y'all. You're helping me, keeping my head up. Good to hear, V-Stag. Good to hear. But for real, if Charles won, I would have cried a little. I'm with you to the end, Bob. Thanks, Ultimate. What was the first fish you got when you got back into the hobby? April, the first fish I got was called a speckleback minnow. Speckleback minnow. And that I got that hiking. I scooped them up when I was out hiking. God gave us Corridoras. Sure. I popped my shrimp cherry with cherry shrimp today. Sweet. The quality of custom aquarium. Oh yeah, but I would never ever in my life buy a big glass aquarium. Never doing it. Dictator God says I can't stay for long, but I hope you have a good night. You're the man, Bob. Yep, we're only going for 7 more minutes. Zach's Tank's Crazy Aquarium Guy. Thanks for the stream, Bob. See you later. I'm happy for you, V-Stag, leaving because it's 4 a.m. here. Yeah, I'll never give you any guff, Zach. Always glad to see you here, buddy. Let's look over here for a minute. Lumpy Dog, I'm thinking about popping my shrimp cherry 2 with cherry shrimp 2. Oh, cherry. Okay, yeah, I screwed that up. Bob, had to make it interesting tonight. You're a good sport. Yeah, I'm just hoping that I can get everyone their money back, because even though I know it's not my fault that Google took all their money, now I feel bad. Yeah, I think David Betancourt, pretty sure he's going to go live after. I want to see your filter. You're the man, V-Stag. V-Stag is the man. Also, he said he might be my neighbor in 100 years or something like that. Do you separate your guppy fry? Nope, I do not. I keep them all in the same tank. And so far, I haven't had any issues. Or if I do have issues, I have so many fry I don't notice. Dank, I just cleaned it yesterday. Okay, gotta come over here. David, you streaming? I'm pretty sure he is. When's he not streaming? Come on, people. Did I miss any comments? No. I think I'm pretty well caught up here. Let's see how many people we lost thanks to Sergeant Tank. Oh, man. So we were at 160, and now we're down to 120. 127. Sergeant Tank, you're killing me. I'm just kidding, Sergeant Tank. Anytime you want to do that, more than welcome. Anytime anyone wants to do that. Marineland does have a lifetime warranty, though, Charles Fish Tanks, as long as you use their stand. I feel like... So, the Marineland Deep 300-gallon was on sale for like $1,000. And so, I just wanted to see what people have done with that tank. So I go over to YouTube and I type in Marineland, or maybe it was Google, 300-gallon Deep. And all I get is people's horror stories of them leaking all over the place. So I will never buy one. That being said, I do know someone here personally that has bought one, and he's probably about 1.5 years into it with no leaks. But not something I'm going to spend money on, that's for sure. Life by Brian. Sup, everyone? Long time since I've hit a stream. Yes. That was super fun. Yeah. I always like that kind of nonsense. I'm not going to lie. I only keep shrimp now that I live in an apartment. Don't really have the space for a big tank anymore. I will tell you what I got sitting downstairs that I am super excited about would be perfect for apartments. Ooh, man, let me tell you. How many corridors do you suggest for a 20-gallon long? 6. I never suggest less than 6 cories in any size tank. Okay, so I can either shut down my 20 long and get a 40 tall, or I can keep my 20 long and not get the 40. What should I do? I thought you were saying you were getting a 55 gallon on Monday. No more 1 hour live streams. 2 hours with you is great. Maybe. I mean, I really should not have put in this second hour, but it was a lot of fun. Even in a 10 gallon with the cories, I mean, you can do 3. So, like, the absolute bare minimum is 3 cories. But the difference between 3 cories and 6 cories when you're watching them is huge. So, it was too expensive. Charles says, it's 10 o'clock where I'm at, and I have to be up at 3 a.m. Great live stream, Bob. Can't wait for the next. Yep, the next one will be this Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Corridoras, yep. And I'll tell you, my school of 30 cories is absolutely amazing to watch. I got 9 of each in my tanks. Bob, if you don't mind me asking, why no more than 6? No less than 6. Way more than 6. The more the merrier. But more than, or if you're talking no more than 6 in a 20 gallon long, you could do more, but it really depends on how many water changes you want to do. I trade my 55 for a 50 breeder any day, but I also like, yeah, I wish I could get the 50 breeders. I'd really like to play with one of those. I don't know if I'm going to be dropping thousands of dollars on a tank setup. I bet you will at some point in your life. I'd go for the best quality available. I would never do glass tanks because they're just too much of a pain in the butt to move around. So this is how much I hate large glass tanks. I got a 220 gallon Aquarium tank for free. And it was so much of a pain to move it around, it never made it out of my garage. And so I got rid of it. Okay, so I thought I was doing something wrong. I have a school of albinos in my 75. Oh, no. No. I mean, I've got 30 in one of my tanks, so yeah. What is special about breeder tanks? So specifically the breeder, the 50 breeder, you just get a lot of room, both in depth, in length and height. They're just a really nice tank to play with, to aquascape. It's way more fun to aquascape a 40 breeder than a 55 gallon tank, in my opinion. Hey Big Steen, how rare are the 50 low boys? Well, not rare at all, at least in my area. I think shipping and installation is included if you buy one from the site. Jim says, would all 6 cories have to be the same type, or could you mix? It is always better to keep them the same type. However, you can mix them, but they will be happier with their own kind. They can tell the difference. Sunless, what Bob said, 100%. Oh, sweet, I said something right. Island Queen's Aquarium says, can anyone recommend a channel with info on discus and breeding them? Hopefully, because I don't know of any, but I've also never looked. Hey Bob, if you had $200 and you had to set up only one tank, lights, filter, heater, substrate, fish, everything, how would you do it? Okay, this will be the last question. So one, I'd get a 40 gallon breeder at PetSmart for $40. I would, if it was my only tank, I would leave it an open top so I wouldn't have to pay for a top. I would go on eBay and get the cheap green element LED lights, which would probably be about $30. That includes shipping. I would go to a landscape yard and get gravel. You could gravel that whole thing for just a few dollars. And I would most likely use a sponge filter. And that's it. I would collect all my own rocks in hardscape. And then I'd probably spend the rest on plants, anything I had left over. Big Steen, are you buying any dollar gallon tanks? I don't think so. But yeah, that's my last question, folks. It's 7 o'clock. I got fish to put away. Well, they're not fish, so there you go. There's a little hint. But yeah, I have to put my new acquisitions away. They're sitting downstairs in buckets. So that's it for me. Thanks, everyone. It was a ton of fun. Rich's Fishes does a good job on his channel with discus. There you go. Rich's Fishes, discus. Check it out. Good channel, good channel. But yeah, so again, no live stream on Saturday anymore, and I will be live streaming Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific, so check that out. I'll schedule it right afterwards. Ray's Aquarius, bedtime, guys. Have a good night. Yep, congratulations to V-Stag. V-Stag, if you want to send me an email, if you still have it, well, it's in the description. I'm pretty sure I still have your address, though. But send me an email anyways, and we'll get you and Sergeant Tank in touch and figure that out. But David Betancourt is streaming next, so check out his channel. And yeah, a lot of fun. I'll see everyone on Sunday.